Hello everyone, welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament Race. This time, ChronoJJ versus Fryteeth. I'm Antlers44 here with Shaddy. What's up?
What's going on, man? This should be a good race tonight. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, two really underrated runners in my opinion, ChronoJJ and Fryteeth. Um, ChronoJJ took the first race narrowly. I watched a little bit of that race, couldn't catch it all, but both of them looked like they were playing pretty well. Do we know what Fryteeth's loser?
Ganon will be required tonight.
Very nice. So we're in for the long haul tonight.
Yeah, I called the game last night. Chrono made a couple good choices early on, got a couple good items quickly, and kind of wrote it from there. But it was neck and neck in level 9 at the end of the game.
Nice. You see, Chrono JJ's file names are Free Jonesy. I wonder if that is a Letterkenny reference. Meanwhile, we have a Lost Hills start. We're going to see we have some shuffled Armos locations. So that could mean the Armos could be anywhere. We'll see where that ends up randoing for our runners. Meanwhile, we do start with a wood sword.
Yeah, they started with Wood Sword last night as well. I didn't see what the second item was. Saw a few Triforces on their screen, so a little bit of a head start at least.
Nice quick bomb shot for Chrono JJ in the Vanilla 100 secret in the Lost Hills. That'll come in handy. 13 rupees for bombs, not too bad of a price there.
Also looked like the bomb upgrade on Fryteeth's screen, which means we'll be playing with Wood Sword for the rest of the seed.
Always fun. I love that. we got some low HP enemies here. We might have 0 HP enemies, to be honest, because I haven't seen anything take more than one wood sword swing to the.
It's always good when you're going to be stuck with Wood Sword. At least enemies help you out.
Yeah, it depends on who you're talking to. I prefer more volatile HP, but we got level 5 on Chrono JJ's side. He's got the level 5 Triforce if this is vanilla first quest, and it looks based on the entrance like it might be, but he's gonna go ahead and dip out. So it looks like we have 3, 5, and 8 if we have all first quests, but we don't know that yet. It's likely that we have first quest 1 through 6, just because of that entrance and the doors that it led to. Level 5 is probably first quest there.
I'm guessing Chrono probably made the same choice. Figured, hey, I already got the Triforce. I'm out of here.
Exactly, and it was a level. It was not a level 5 palette, but the palettes could be shuffled as well. So now it was a second quest 5 palette, but that was definitely not a second quest 5 shape.
What was interesting, they saw the Wood Sword cave with no candle in it. Last night, candle was in the rare shop with no free candles. Chrono picked it up pretty early. Fryteeth got it at about half an hour in after clearing every other single spot that he could.
Yeah, that I'd imagine that kind of contributed to the victory for him.
Absolutely. So we'll have to keep an eye out for a candle shop along the way here.
And they're both kind of making their way down the right side of the map here, the east side. Not really finding much so far. Fryteeth is a little bit ahead of Chrono. Not really finding much at the moment. go see what we have on the coast here. The yeah, it's pretty certain at this point that the enemies have rolled 0 HP. So if you're a fan of easy combat, then you'll like the scene.
Aren't we all? Most of us, I guess, at least.
Yeah, speak for yourself there.
So
Looks like the second item's a rat, by the way. Because,
yeah, I was just noticing.
Fryteeth just checked a rat.
I don't think Fryteeth saw level 5. Be interesting to see if he digs in at all.
Yeah, he just retried, so he's definitely scumming his bombs right here, which is good. That's a good play when you've got a start right in the middle of all of these bomb spots. And it looks like the bomb dropping group may have shuffled as well. I think that was a red Octorok that just dropped a bomb. I could be wrong on that, but there's level 5 for Fryteeth, and there's the medium secret at the raft spot, 26 rupees. That is very low for a medium secret for Chrono, and Fryteeth already found it. Looks like Fryteeth is going to dig this level 5 a little bit. He already finds a diamond staircase. It is a corridor.
So last night there was a early Triforce, which Fryteeth grabbed and left. Chrono decided to stick around, and it ended up that ladder was one room away from the Triforce.
Oh,
and
no.
so he got that early, and that was a big factor. So I wonder if Fryteeth is thinking, hey, maybe I should stick around and dig these a little bit.
ChronoJJ picks up the redundant wood sword at Vanilla 5. Run validated there.
Looked like Fryteeth was gonna leave, but thought better of it. Taking another peek.
Yeah, I mean, when you got 0 HP enemies, digging dungeons is a lot more desirable, I would say, because it goes so much faster. Especially with wood sword, when you got 0 HP enemies.
Absolutely. Grab some quick keys, and looks like sword beams is on too, which is another benefit to them.
It looks like a free bomb refill for Fryteeth as well from these 3 Dodongos here. Chrono finds a staircase. He is actually going to take it, though.
Yeah, Chrono, having a little bit of remorse leaving 5, decides to come back.
And we have the Triforce, which we know we don't need for Fryteeth. And here's the old man. He doesn't wait to see if he gets a helpful hint. Did we see that that we have book to understand old man?
Not that I've noticed.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. So interesting. He might have that might have kind of been a brain fart, or he might know something we don't know. But in any case, here's another staircase. This is the heart container. So
oh boy.
It's looking like we have a possible heart shuffle here, unless that is the coast.
And with Ganon required, that could make things interesting.
Oh yeah, buckle up, people. And there's the floor item in 5. That's also a heart container for Chrono. And we have double heart containers. We have heart shuffle. Confirmed. Now, a few other things they can glean from the information they saw there. The floor items are not necessarily the boss rooms. That is a flag that can roll on. the Triforces are not necessarily the Triforce rooms either. Oh, and Chrono getting sideswiped by that Dodongo. He decides to turn right into Chrono. He's going back to start.
Even with the enemies at 0 HP, these guys are still at 3 hearts. Of course, with Heart Shuffle, that won't last long.
Yeah, the bosses are not necessarily the same HP as the regular enemies either. So the bosses can have a very different HP pool. There's the Triforce for Chrono. Gonna go ahead and leave it behind. Meanwhile, Fryteeth is over in the Grave/Death Mountain area.
Looks like maybe it wasn't a quick up A, it's just blank hits.
So we do have a randomized Armos item. It is not at the normal Power Bracelet spot for Fryteeth. Fryteeth finds level 6, which is a Triforce that he needs. It's gonna be first quest level 6. And we find that 3-headed Gleeok in its vanilla room, might I add, and get shuttered in.
That's brutal, coming in from the top there. He's got sword beams. As long as he can work his way through, he can kind of hide out in the door, take it down.
Yeah, he has an open door on the south and the east. He should be able to do this just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use those door strats. I don't blame.
Chrono's about to find his heart container. Get the bad news.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not feeling great after that time invested in level 5. Although he's not gonna do an immediate up A. I guess maybe he's gonna try and grab this heart container from the T room that he has to approach from the east here, and yeah, he's gonna go north on it. Oh no, that's ladder block too. So...
No such luck.
Exactly. So the heart container in there is fully ladder blocked, and Chrono is now regretting not up-Aing right out of that staircase heart container.
Oh man, there's just nothing better than 0 HP Wizrobes.
Again, I'm gonna say speak for yourself on that one.
Especially with sword beams, you just pick them off. No problem, bro.
Yep. The level 6 here, giving Fryteeth the business a little bit because we still have not seen anything out of this level 6. This is a very possible item room, or it could be a corridor staircase. We'll see right here. Just a corridor staircase. He's going to check these 2 rooms to the east and the north, and then probably take that corridor, I would expect.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's kind of dead ending at the bottom here. And go back. So it should take him back up to the top of the dungeon somewhere.
If it took him to the far northeast, that would be about perfect. It takes him kinda there. He's got to do a little backtracking here, but not the worst in the world. Meanwhile, just making mincemeat of all these rooms with 0 HP.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise this would be a nightmare with, green tunic, wood sword, not much health. Probably bounce pretty quickly out of here and come back later. 0 HP, just cruise right through.
There's a Triforce, and we know we need that, but it looks like Fryteeth wants the item out of here as well. Which makes sense. You got this much time invested. There's 2 possible items still that you haven't found, and you've done almost all of the dungeons so far.
Yeah, he can't have too many rooms left here.
And Fryteeth is in a vertical shoot room in the dark there, doesn't realize it at first.
Looks like Chrono found the candle shop. I don't know if it's rare tonight, but it's a good find early on again.
Down in the vanilla start-ish location, there's the book in level 6. We know it's not the Atlas. It could be the book to understand old men, though. We'll have to see how that ends up playing out. Oh, Fury, our restreamer, saying that the book is understand old men only. And there's the power bracelet from the Armos, because it is one fire only because the old men are blankets.
It's another blanket room. At least he's got the knowledge. Not sure why he picked it up, but teach their own. Might come in handy if he can't find that candle shop.
And you might not have realized it at that point either, so.
There was also, there's a chance that it could have been Atlas. You never know if we've rolled shapes.
Exactly. 7 and 8, especially if they're shapes. Meanwhile, he could just want it to, if he can't find the candle shop, it sounds like that kind of trolled him in the first game. So, Fryteeth gonna go ahead and pick up the Triforce in level 6. So he's got 4, 5, 6, and 8. Meanwhile...
Looks like he dead-ended, so he might hop back in.
Yeah, he's going for it. And meanwhile, Chrono picks up the White Sword bomb upgrade. It is in the Deadwoods, the bomb spot in the Deadwoods, no less. Here's the item in level 6. Let's see what we got here. Another heart container.
Another heart container.
Lovely. We're basically a full clear level. And we have level 8 on ChronoJJ's side. This is going to have 3 items, possibly, because we do have Heart Shuffle on, confirmed by the book on the floor in level 6. This definitely looks like a possible first quest level 8. It is not second quest level 8. It's either first quest or shapes, but it's definitely looking like a full first quest dungeons.
There's a stair down here. Looks like it might be ladder blocked.
It is full first quest, and it is ladder blocked unless the vanilla book room is a corridor staircase. That is still a possibility. He's going to use his last key to check, and it's not. It's just a dark room. It does give him a key, though. He gets his key back, so he's got the knowledge, at least, that it is 100% ladder block.
So now, in addition to bow and silvers, we're looking for a ladder.
Although ladder is not necessarily required, because we do have level 8 Triforce. We have level 4, another dungeon that we have the Triforce for.
See, both of these were under candle spots. Fryteeth still hasn't found the shop. He'll be kind of coming up onto it.
Yeah, looks like Chrono's thinking about it. He knows he has it looks like he knows he has Triforce 4. He's going to go ahead and leave, although he's going back in. Yep, he is going back in. Looks like he's going to dig. You know, north first, maybe? Thinking about it? Yeah. This man Hamlet trolling him a little bit. Ah. There we go. Gets a 5er for his efforts. I'm sure he's not too enthused about that 5er after spending 7 bombs on that man.
Looks like bosses might have rolled on. Extra bosses.
Yeah, very possible, except that 2-headed Gleeok is in its vanilla room in level 4. Let's see if we see any other bosses in here. There's also a Manhandla in level 4 as well. So there's 2 bosses vanilla in level. Chrono just gonna go ahead and cut his losses and get out of that level. Meanwhile, Fryteeth has found his power bracelet. Gonna be able to push those blocks now.
And his candle shop, so he'll be happy about that. Really not that far behind tonight.
Technically, he has a lead at the moment because of the Triforce in 6. We'll see how much that counteracts the exploration that he's behind, but yeah, he's technically got a lead at the moment.
Gets a little assist into that cave.
A tactical bop into the into the staircase there. We have level 1 on Chrono's side. That is near the forest. I didn't see exactly where he went in, but that's a big find. It's first quest 1. It's gonna have 3 items. We do have a left to right entrance with blue land molas. Luckily, it's not a shutter, but that's a really tough entrance, especially with turrets. Gonna try and get in here. Nope, does not make the door. And there's 8 for Fryteeth. Fryteeth gonna find the unfortunate news that he needs the ladder to progress in this level.
Who manages to sneak by.
Gotta be careful with these gels. The gels are really sneaky. They'll sneak up on you if you're not careful. Chrono knows what this map looks like. He doesn't need that map. There's the red candle. That's gonna be nice for half a heart down because it gives you a little space between you and the enemies, although they do have perpetual sword beams, so that helps in that case.
Once again, a room full of blue dark nuts. No problem on the 0 HP. And the beams.
Yeah, beams plus 0 HP. So we have one more floor item and one more stair item to find here in level 1. ChronoJJ gonna go ahead and spin the key to get down to the lower half of this level 1. He does go ahead and find another key to replace that. He's gonna have to spin a bomb though now, his last bomb.
Yeah, I believe the upper right part was key block too. So he's hoping for some keys down here.
Yeah, he's gotta hope for this left side room here. This is a vanilla item room here, and meanwhile, Fryteeth has found level 1 as well. finds the same unfortunate news of the blue landmos right after start. Gotta enter to the right. And we do have a key here on the floor in the left side room in this bottom half of level 1. He's going to be able to use that to enter the right room, then go ahead and get to the right wing of the eagle here in level. This is the vanilla boss room here with its vanilla aquamentus. And another key. So you get your key back, you got more knowledge. Chrono is going to go back up to the east wing here, I would suspect.
Yeah, this side of the dungeon's going to be loaded. Still looking for the Triforce. Still got 2 items in here.
Yeah, another key door right here on the bottom, but we have a key here as well. One is notorious for key doors, but it's also notorious for having quite a few keys as well. There's the heart container.
There's another heart.
Another heart on the floor, so now we're just looking for a staircase item and a Triforce here. Here's the staircase item. It's the ladder. That gets him into level 8. That's some progress.
Yeah, happy to see that. Won't be quite the advantage he had last night picking it up with Fryteeth kind of right on his tail, but certainly happy to see it.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to take pretty much an identical path here unless Fryteeth decides to go east before he goes south. We'll see. There's another key there on the floor for Chrono. He's making some good progress with his keys. He's going to get a 4th here. And the only room he hasn't cleared is the Blue Land Mola room. So the Blue Land Molas have the Triforce here. The good news is he got red candle now.
Right, that red candle valuable right out of the gate here.
And Fryteeth did go east right away and found that ladder. So that's both the items out of this level 1, or all 3 of the items out of level 1. Oh, and Chrono getting sniped in the doorway by those turrets. I don't know why the BMOS can sometimes hit you in the doorway, but sometimes it just works out like that.
So the compass was ladder blocked. Chrono saw it before he got ladder. Fryteeth will see the compass and shake his head. Wonder if he will reconsider picking up that red candle.
Jay Coper dropping some knowledge in chat saying that the statues actually glitch out the BMO statues whenever there are Moldorms or Landmolas. That's something that I did not know, that they start shooting inside the door if there are Landmolas or Moldorms in the room. So you can't really use door strats reliably anyway if you've got Landmolas or Moldorms in the room. There's the kill for Chrono though. He's going to go and pick up his Triforce. He's going to have 1, 4, 5, and 8. Meanwhile, Fryteeth has 4, 5, 6, and 8. And he is right on ChronoJJ's tail. This is a tight race so far.
They were pretty evenly matched last night. It looks like it's going to be another close one tonight.
Fryteeth gaining all these keys that Chrono did. He's about to find his last heart container here and realize that he also needs to kill the Blue Landmolas. So he's going to be out of here pretty quick as well. Although he has 7 hearts. He's going to up A though. He's going to up A back to start and attempt this on 3 hearts as well. No, he's leaving. He's leaving level 1 without the Triforce.
Yeah, I figured he'd come back. I think they started pretty close to here, and then they started up in the northeast, so...
Yeah, they started in the Lost Hills. It's not too far from here, so you can always come back if you need to. Meanwhile, it's looked like possibly a first quest overworld so far to me. I haven't been necessarily paying the best attention to that.
I believe it's
But
mixed quest.
mixed quest, okay.
Some spots open and some spots not. So.
It looks like we do have vanilla any roads for the push blocks. It looks like both raft spots are a relative bust. We do have a medium secret at the east raft spot, but nothing necessarily required, so that raft was kind of a bust that we got from the beginning.
Fryteeth loaded up on health, so wouldn't be surprised if he just jumps right back in.
Yeah, not a bad idea. At the end of the day, going back to get health while doing the extra exploration, it's gonna pay dividends in the time it's gonna take him to clear this. He already has one of the land molas down, and really, I doubt he spent any more time doing that than Chrono did, going in and out.
Yeah, knocked off a few more caves, came right back, full health, no problem.
And we do have mixed bomb dropping groups. The red Octoroks are dropping bombs, so we gotta pay attention to that. Meanwhile, ChronoJJ finds level 2 at vanilla level 1 spot. Nothing from those land molas. We got a large quote-unquote secret in the vanilla woodsword cave. It's 50 rupees. So we've got a poverty seed here. Basically, minimum roll, medium secret, exactly minimum roll, large secret here.
It's been a while since I've seen a 50 rupee shop. Not great.
Yeah, and a 4 rupee small secret. This is poverty seed to the max. Question chat from J. Coper. What was the other item they started with? It's the wood sword. Wood sword and raft is what we started with this season.
Looks like Chrono picked up the Triforce. He's gonna dive back in.
Yeah, early Triforce out of level 2. That's a good find. The thing about level 2 that normally kind of makes it not the greatest dungeon to dig, as we find the recorder in level 2, is the fact that the items are 2 floor drops. But with 0 HP enemies, that becomes a moot point because it goes a lot faster, and there's a quick 2 items, 1 in recorder out of level 2. That's a big find for Chrono, but Fryteeth is probably going to be in there right after Chrono. We'll see if he decides to dig it or leave.
It'll be interesting to see if he sees the Triforce and continues south. I think by grabbing the Triforce, it kind of forced him back to the top, grabbing those 2 quick items.
Alright, here's level 3 at the Vanilla 30 northeast of level 1. And this is another Triforce that we need. We're motoring in the seed. Here is the item in the staircase for level 3. Possibly a floor item as well, because this is a vanilla drop room here. As Fryteeth does find level 2, and it's not a drop room here though. This stair item is the blue boomerang, one of the worst items in the game.
Some would say the worst.
Yeah, some would say. It's between that and the yellow boomerang, in my opinion. Chrono gonna go ahead and dig here a little more. Meanwhile, Fryteeth finding a key, gonna go south, so he's gonna find his Triforce. In these likes, let's see if he picks it up. He's gonna go ahead and dig some more, but he's going south. That's not good. He's gonna... Hopefully he'll go back to the north from here and check these 2 rooms.
Oh,
He's
he
going
is.
north. There we go. And ChronoJJ is...
Good choice.
Exactly. ChronoJJ has found his compass. So he's pretty much... He knows he's just digging the floor item out of here. And there's the recorder for Fryteeth. He's going to pick up the Triforce and be out. This is a fast seed for having no Triforces to start. Or for having not all the Triforces to start, I should say.
Yeah, Fryteeth should be able to find level 3 right here too. Which means he'll only be looking for 7.
Oh, and we have a troll vertical shoot in level 3 that causes Chrono to go ahead and up A. He's gonna just go back. That's a heads up A. A little faster than going back up and around for Chrono. Meanwhile, Fryteeth finds level 3. He's gonna get the same knowledge here. We have Manhandla in Manhandla's vanilla room. Oh, he's kind of giving Chrono the business. Gotta be careful.
Is that a flag that I'm not aware of? That vanilla bosses have all been in their vanilla rooms, it feels like.
Yeah. I don't know, except this isn't necessarily Manhandla's. It's his vanilla location in the map, but it's not his actual vanilla room, because he's in a desert room in vanilla, so I don't know how that works. Meanwhile, Fryteeth picks up his Triforce in level 3. Let's see if he goes back in, because I don't think he's seen both items in here. There's the boomerang.
Oh, double nanner.
Yeah, Fryteeth is going back in to look for more items. There's a staircase item for Fryteeth. He's gonna see the blue boomerang. This is pretty much the worst dungeon ever in terms of value of items. Chrono gonna find or try the Manhandla again. He takes a hit already. He has no bombs. He's trying to do this with wood sword and not gonna get the job done there. And you're forced to do that Manhandla. There's no way around it. So he's gonna go ahead and leave. Probably come back when he has bombs. So Fryteeth gains a little time there.
Super frustrating when you're playing on 0 HP and then all of a sudden you run into Manhandla, you got no bombs. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, it's like, what? This isn't supposed to happen. The seed's supposed to be free. So hopefully ChronoJJ realizes that he has Wand, because Wand will do take those Manhandla heads out in only 2 hits versus Wood Sword taking them out in 4 hits. He does have full health. Looks like he's going back in to try it again, except he's leaving again.
Yeah, he's got this red Octorok room just south, so you can kill him and reset him, farm it a little. He gets the drop.
Yeah, he heads up play there to farm those red Octoroks for the bomb drop. There's the banana for Fryteeth. Picks up the red banana, or the yellow banana, leaves the blue banana, so we know which team Fryteeth is on. Restreamer not gonna be happy with Fryteeth in this case. And ChronoJJ picks up his Triforce at a level 3.
So Fryteeth came out, blew the recorder, went straight to 7.
Yes, we do have Recorder to Unbeaten Dungeons on. So that's big knowledge for Fryteeth. Looks like Chrono is not trying that. So Fryteeth with a big advantage right now. Have we found level 9?
We have not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was just wondering if we missed it, but I didn't think we'd found it. And Chrono finds level 6. So that is level 6 for Chrono. I think that Fryteeth has Triforce 1, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty
Yep,
sure
he went back in,
Yeah, pretty sure he
grabbed it.
Ooh, takes a death in level 7. Gonna have to try and clear those red dark nuts again. Meanwhile, Chrono making his way through this slog of a level 6. We'll see how long he decides to stay in here. I think the Triforce was up in the top right, if I'm not mistaken.
It was the item, the book was up there, and then the stair heart was really close to start, but in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
it might have been behind a bomb wall too.
Yeah, it was north, and Fryteeth, when he was in there, tried to get there from the south, then the northeast, and he realized he couldn't. He had to up A back to start and go back through the north from start to get there.
I believe Fryteeth saw every room in here, so Chrono is taking a very similar path.
Yeah, meanwhile, Fryteeth is going to take this corridor in 7, and it takes him to the top left, pretty much the opposite side of the dungeon from where he was. So, he's got a lot of rooms to check in here for the Triforce. This could equalize things quite a bit if it takes him a while.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when he finds the Triforce if he hasn't run into the items yet. You're sitting there, you have a full Triforce, you can go to 9.
If you know where it is. Which it sounds like our runners don't, so...
Part of the problem with the recorder to unbeatens.
Exactly.
All of a sudden you clear the dungeons and you have a lot of space left to check.
We have an any key on the floor in 7 for Fryteeth. That means that we just are looking for a Triforce and a staircase item in level 7. Meanwhile, Chrono continues to make his way through level 6. This is... We'll see what Fryteeth decides after he gets done with this Triforce. There's the Triforce in level 7. It's the top right, so Chrono made the right... Or sorry, Fryteeth made the right decision taking that staircase in level 7. As Chrono finds level 6 Triforce, so... The thing for Fryteeth, he's going back in to look for the item, so I don't blame him for that.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's leaving now again. So Fryteeth's actually leaving. They know Ganon is forced.
That's true.
So they need the items, but they know that they can find level 9 right now because they both have the raft, the recorder, and the power bracelet.
I feel like maybe going back and digging, you'd be better served. The recorder is now useless, so this is a long way away.
We found all the dungeons. We've seen all the dungeons at this point, so I'm not really sure. Maybe the white sword item? We haven't... But no, we've seen that the white sword and the magical sword are replaced, so I'm not sure what Fryteeth's looking for here. I would probably go back to level 8. So yeah, he's looking for level 9, I guess. But I would probably go back to level 8 and look for the bow and or silvers, because there's level 9 for Fryteeth, so I'm sure he's gonna get out of here and maybe dig level 8, maybe. Yeah, level 8 is where I'd go at this point, as Chrono finds the other staircase item in level 6, but you have 3 items still sitting in level 8. Fryteeth going to level 4.
Yeah, not bad. It's right next to start.
Yeah, exactly.
Should be rather quick.
We'll see how quick these items are in level 4.
Certainly a little quicker than digging out 8.
Yeah, at this point though, the odds are that you could possibly need both dungeons. Ooh, takes a death from a Wizro beam right to the face in level 4. Possible staircase item. Meanwhile, Chrono continuing to slog through this nasty level 6.
Yeah, he must have missed the book when he was up near that Triforce. I think it was one of those rooms off to the right there.
Yeah, it was off to the furthest east column in level 6. I think it was the room where you normally get dropped off from the corridor staircase, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the staircase item in level 4. It is the raft. We do not need that.
Looks like he's gonna stick around, see if he can find the floor drop.
It's a heart container.
It was quick, at least.
It was a quick dig. It was a quick dig, level 4. So now, I think we full cleared everything else except for level 8, haven't we? We've seen both items out of level 5, although Fryteeth hasn't. Fryteeth has not seen the floor item. He's seen the staircase item.
Correct.
Chrono knows that it's double heart container in 5. So that's a little bit of a possible catch-up for Chrono if this takes Fryteeth any significant amount of time.
So Fryteeth skips stairs in 7, and we still have 3 items in 8. And of course the 2 items in 9, which we're all rooting for.
Exactly. Bow silvers in 9 would be glorious. Jacob asks if we've seen the staircase item in 7.
I don't believe so. I believe he bailed.
I don't think we did. I think that's the only other dungeon item that we haven't seen outside of 8 and 9. So staircase item in 7, and all 3 items in 8, and then both in level 9.
So Chrono's gonna whistle up to 7. See what he does in here. Now, if Bo is the stair in 7, 9 is right around the corner up here on Death Mountain.
That's true.
Chrono is gonna be super happy.
Fryteeth's 1 room away from that heart container. He's gonna see it here. I'm guessing he's going right to 8 after this.
Yeah, so this very well could come down to, as long as Bo didn't shuffle into 9, is it in 8 or is it in 7?
Right. And that's the thing. First quest level 7. It's, at this point, it is 2 out of 6. So it's a 1/3 chance that something required is going to be in level 7 staircase. And Chrono, something to point out is Chrono has not seen the Iniki yet either. So that is, I think that was in 7 on the floor. So that's another thing that he's looking for. He's got to find the floor and the staircase items in here.
With 7 keys, I think he knows it's in here somewhere.
Yeah, but it could be an 8. He hasn't seen any of the items in 8 either. And Fryteeth is back in 8. Meanwhile, Chrono's got to be careful. He's pretty deep into the 7 at this point. Has half a heart.
Oh, double ladder block with a heart sitting right there.
Well, there's one item in 8. Fryteeth is like, where are these required items? I haven't found the bow or the silvers. And go ahead and dip out of that 5 double block room because I'm pretty sure that we have not rolled second quest rooms on. Ooh, standing right in front of that Lionel, taking a Lionel beam with 2 hearts, and that is going to send Fryteeth right back to the start of the dungeon. Meanwhile, we have a staircase in 7. I think this is the one that Fryteeth found earlier. I could be wrong. It is, it's just the corridor.
Oh, and interesting, Chrono's not gonna take it. So I believe that corridor went up to the Triforce area, as well as the any key, so there's a chance he might run into the item stair down here.
Yeah, very much. We haven't seen any of, like, the left middle side here. We know he's not going to find anything necessary off the floor down here, but he definitely could find the item staircase. Fryteeth finds the set of corridor staircases here in 8. And Chrono, oh no, he takes a death. Gonna send him all the way back to the tip of the mouth. This is a brutal entrance to level 7. Here's the useless compass out of level 8. Meanwhile,
Fryteeth is just deep into this 8. I don't think we've seen either stair.
Chrono goes ahead and takes the corridor staircase here. There are some rooms up in the top here that we didn't see, and Fryteeth gets shuttered into a manhandler room. Why not?
This is not a room he wants to die in.
Oh, but he does anyway.
That is, it's up at the top. He's gonna climb back up there now. Can't have too many rooms left here in 8.
Yeah, at this point, I'm sure both of them are kind of thinking that they're behind a little bit. Just because of some of the deaths that they've taken and like where they've taken them in the dungeons. So it's always funny to see how the runners respond in those situations.
Oh no. Goma hanging out.
Yeah, luckily for Fryteeth, he knows that is not an item or a Triforce that he needs.
Where are these items?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Fryteeth keeps getting shuttered into rooms that are just terrible. There's a spiral staircase. This is going to be one of the items here for Fryteeth. And Chrono.
I almost think the other one's straight up.
Yeah, it's almost got to be, right?
Oh my goodness.
The other side of the corridor. This has to be an item. This is 100% an item.
Oh, there it is. Well, it's worth the dig for Fryteeth. Finds the bow.
Doesn't stop him from stabbing it a couple times, but he's going back in looking for this last staircase item. And where could it be? I think I feel like he's checked every room up here. Maybe he didn't check one of those rooms off to the right. Maybe.
Chrono's leaving the Triforce on the ground. His best hope right now is Silver's being the stair here in 7.
Yeah, if Silvers aren't in 7, I'd say Fryteeth has a pretty commanding lead. Fryteeth gonna go ahead and check this room off to the right. I think he knows it has to be the item. It is. Let's see what we got here. It's a heart container. And here's the staircase item for Chrono in 7. What have we got? It's a heart container, so Silvers are in 9.
Fryteeth will be heading right there immediately.
Yeah, takes the inny roads. He's going directly to 9. Meanwhile, Chrono is just headed up to get this Triforce. We'll see what he decides. I'm guessing he's probably going to dig a few dungeons before going to 9.
Be interesting to see if he bombs out the rest of this Death Mountain, because we know 9 is up here. Oh no. He's heading straight to the dungeons. Chrono doesn't know where 9 is.
Oh, you're right, he doesn't. That's true. Got a nice Patra here to start off.
Yeah, the Loser's Remorse flag is Ganon is required. So we do still need to find Silvers in here. 9 can be super trolly.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't want to call it too early, but it was very likely that the Silvers were going to be in here because of the possibility of the Red Ring and Silvers being randomized to level 9, and the fact that we hadn't found either item yet to this point. So, it's going to be Red Ring and Silvers in this level 9, we now know.
The good news for Chrono, he went south in 4. He'll grab both these items pretty quickly. I think all Chrono hasn't seen is 8.
Yeah, that's true. He's gonna find his silver, or he's gonna find his bow at a level 8, hopefully before he goes to 9. If he goes to 9 after this, that'd be pretty insurmountable in my opinion, unless Fryteeth just has an absolute meltdown in level 9.
Yeah, the bad news for Chrono is he did not bomb around level 7. I don't know how much overworld he has left to explore, but West Death Mountain is probably one of the last places he might go.
Yeah, it's true. And there's the heart container for Chrono. He's going to be out of this level 4. That's good news. He needs to make his way to level 8, find that bow, and get straight to exploring Overworld to find level 9. Because Fryteeth is finding staircases pretty fast and furious in this level 9. Unfortunately, he's taking a few deaths because these Wizrobes are not being nice to him.
It's very disorienting with the recorder going to unbeaten dungeons. Once you have all the Triforces, it just doesn't come anymore. So when you're checking recorder spots, you just kind of stand there for a little bit, waiting to see if anything's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, and Fryteeth has now found 2 sets of corridor staircases, so there are 4 more sets and then 2 item staircases in this level 9. Fryteeth is on the move here, Chrono's kind of on borrowed time at this point. Another possible staircase room here for Fryteeth. But it doesn't push. But here's the staircase room. Another corridor set, so that's 3. Just 2 more sets of corridors and two item staircases in level 9 for Fryteeth.
Yeah, usually it's my experience. If you're looking for the items, they're the last stairs you check. And if you don't need the items, they're on the first stairs you check.
True words have never been spoken. Yeah, unfortunately for Chrono, he's checking all these recorder spots. Here's another staircase for Fryteeth. So this is going to be narrowing down things quite a bit here for another corridor set. So he only is going to have 1 more set of corridor staircases left to find after this. And then just item staircases.
Yeah, with the 0 HP, kind of just cruising through here.
Yeah, it makes it quite a bit easier for sure. Especially when you got Wizrobes in the set. Getting kind of trolled though. Doesn't find the ability to bomb out of this left column unless this right side bombs here. And it doesn't. This is a completely dead staircase that Fryteeth has found. He's going to have to go back and take the staircase again here.
So Chrono coming up on level 8. Looks like he's going to go ahead and dip in.
That's good for Chrono. He needs to go ahead and burn through this level 8 pretty fast. He needs to find his bow and be out. Because here's another staircase for Fryteeth. It's the silver arrows. So now Fryteeth just needs to find Ganon and Zelda, and he will take game 2 and force a game 3. And of course, it's in the bottom left tooth of the skull. And I don't have audio on, so I'm not sure when he will have heard Ganon, but it looks like maybe this is... No, it's not. It's just a dark room.
Yeah, it looks like he's still searching around, so I'm guessing he has not heard the roar yet.
Yeah, he's only been in like the bottom half of the dungeon, so... Looks like Fryteeth might want to find those that red ring here. Gonna check this reverse C room. It is the last set of corridor staircases for him. He's checking his map. Hopefully he doesn't up A here. He's gonna go ahead and take it, see where it takes.
Yeah, this northeast looks promising. Otherwise, maybe.
And
northwest.
we're getting told in chat that we have a roar on the other side of the staircase. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's the sinking feeling when you have that happen.
Looked like he had been in rooms just a little bit north right of there. Chrono's gonna find his bow. It's in his best interest to find it and get out of town, but how many rooms he's done, you would think he'd probably stick around and keep looking.
Yeah, it looks like that is going to be what Chrono does. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what your philosophy is, because you could have in the back of your mind that you haven't found the red ring either, but there's the bow. And we have Ganon on Fryteeth. Gonna take a potion immediately. It's a couple hits. He's got the stun lock. Got it going well.
Oh
no,
boy.
he loses it and he takes a death. Back
Good
to
stun
start
lock.
he goes.
And just jumped on top of him.
He can do that, unfortunately.
So keep in mind, I mean, these runners are both still green tunic, wood sword. And Ganon has not rolled 0 HP tonight, so it can be a battle.
Yeah, that's a really tough fight when you're a green tunic and wood sword, especially when you're under pressure like this. When you're thinking you might be seeing it not done any second, because we're over an hour into this seed, and it looks like Fryteeth was trying to find some hearts any way he could.
Possibly farming to build up a fairy count before he gets up there. Fryteeth still has a blue potion in his back pocket.
Does find a bomb drop there and a single heart. Not necessarily what he's looking for. He does have his potion out. It looks like he's going to give it another go. Going straight to the corner here. Oh, okay, he finds Ganon. Gotta be careful. He's only got... Oh, he takes a death.
Now is the nerves are going.
Yeah, that second death to Ganon is always where you start getting the nerves going really bad.
You don't want to waste that potion. You want to make sure you at least grab a couple of hits on them. You know, make it worthwhile. Because once that's gone, then you're really in trouble. Bunch of these rooms have bubbles in them, so he's not going to be getting much health on the walk anymore, unless he leaves 9 and comes back in.
Ganon spawns right there in the middle of the room this time. How did he miss it? He misses the early stab there. He takes his potion without any hits. Question in chat: how did he miss that stab? And if you try to stab too early after he spawns, he won't have a hitbox yet. I found that out the hard way several times. Finds him again. Oh no, he spawned in the right location, but he didn't trust it. And he takes a death.
Well, now things are starting to get a little bit more interesting. Chrono's working his way over here.
Yeah, he's
He
gonna
is
find
going to
9.
be into 9 pretty quickly here. I believe it's just north of here.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go over and around first. But Fryteeth trying to find some health before he goes back to Ganon. Gotta be careful with those Tektites. The Tektites are notorious for hitting you out of nowhere. Oh, and he takes a bubble hit, unfortunately. There's a heart on the floor, but he's gotten into the diamond staircase.
I think he's on the Red Ring hunt.
Yeah, it's very possible he's looking for the red ring at this point.
Hasn't seen Zelda yet, so not the worst idea. Go map it out.
And the good news is we do have shuffled drop groups, so these gels can drop him hearts.
Chrono is gonna last spot this.
Yeah, and in that spot, it's not surprising, because that's generally the last spot you check in West Death Mountain if you can screen scroll.
Fryteeth has to be a little careful here. Do not want to die while looking for this red ring.
Here's the staircase. I believe that has to be it. Although he leaves.
Must be one he's got marked off already.
Possibly. I didn't think he'd been in that room before, but...
So Chrono taking a little bit different strategy here. You can either take all the stairs and mark both sides, and some people like to dip in and just kind of clean out general areas. So it'll be interesting to see if this leads him down where we know he needs to go, the southwest.
Yeah, but he is very close to hearing the roar right now. He's just one column away. Unfortunately, he's going the wrong way to hear the roar.
Oh, and look at that. Unless there was a wall master in there. Chrono has the girl location.
Exactly. Yeah, he knows now because he just confirmed it. Zelda is in the very middle of this dungeon. I don't think that Fryteeth has seen that.
Don't know if he cleared that room or just, clipped right into that stair and kept going.
Yeah, it's hard to say. So, Fury is saying that both definitely have Zelda's location. So I'll go ahead and go with what Fury says.
Chrono is going to work his way up here to Ganon, most likely. Keeps going up.
And meanwhile, we're just looking for this one more staircase for Fryteeth that's going to have the red ring, and this is possibly it. This, I'm pretty sure, has to be it. It is. It's the red ring. We have a race. Because Chrono knows where Ganon is, knows where Zelda is, and Fryteeth is not obeying. This tells me maybe he didn't confirm that Zelda was necessarily in the middle. He might have taken that staircase without actually confirming.
I think he can walk straight down to Ganon.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's going straight into Ganon's room.
Armed with red ring, a lot of health here. This is a good chance for Fryteeth to finish this off.
Chrono takes a death. Meanwhile, Fryteeth has the stun lock again.
Just the confidence that red ring gives you.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
amazing.
And Pig for Fryteeth. Picks up the Triforce, and he's going to go ahead and walk.
Yep, he's on a mission. He's got the
looks
path.
like he definitely knows where Zelda is. one room away now. And it looks like Fryteeth is gonna be the winner of Game 2. Get your GGs in chat for Fryteeth. We're going to a Game 3 in this series.
Yeah, I mean, another really good matchup tonight. Chrono really not that far behind here. Kind of made up some ground there at the end.
Yeah, the Silvers just trolled him a little bit, and the level 9 location just trolled him a little bit. And other than that, it was a really good raid.
Chrono actually able to find the red ring first.
Yeah, and that's not surprising to me with where the Silvers were. The Silvers were down in the bottom left. I think the one wall that did bomb in this one-off staircase was the left side wall. I believe this takes Chrono to the left side, though. Well, kinda. He needs to go down and left. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going up. Question chat, where were the Silvers? They're in the bottom left tooth. Very bottom left tooth of the skull. Chrono just befuddled right now. Where could these Silvers be?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, looks like every 9 I've ever been in.
Yeah,
when you're looking for Silvers. It's just they're
There's
nowhere to be found.
Insult to injury, and meanwhile we have Fryteeth in here. GG Fryteeth.
Chrono's gonna keep clearing these rooms. He is far away, but he is chewing up rooms at least. Just a matter of time. Fortunately, it looks like it might be a full clear at this point.
Yeah, luckily I don't think the left side is all that closed off, so I think he can get there without taking any staircases.
Remember that the super left column didn't really bomb.
Yeah, the far left column, but luckily he doesn't need to go there.
So hopefully it points him south.
Yeah, if he just keeps going straight south here, he should be fine. Yeah, he's just 2 rooms away here. He'll find it. And Chrono finds the room. He's gonna find his Silvers, and he's gonna be done with the seed very quickly. Because he knows where Ganon is, he knows where Zelda is. He's gonna go ahead and up A, go straight to Ganon, go straight to Zelda, and we should have the finish here pretty.
Has a red potion in his back pocket. Should be all set here.
Yeah, red ring, red potion. I don't see him having much of a problem here.
Certainly in a little better shape than Fryteeth was when he first walked in here.
Yeah, not having that red ring is always a lot harder and makes you a lot more nervous to do this fight.
Especially once you get up around, 10, 11 hits. You're like, I got it. And then he moves, and it's just panic.
Chrono gonna go ahead and use a charge of that potion. Don't blame him there. Can't take it to the next seed with you. He's gonna go ahead and get the stun lock here, and he loses it, but he'll get it right back here.
Yeah, you can really see the difference the red ring makes here. He's just getting pelted with fireballs. Doesn't even care.
Yeah, not
Eats
phased
them
in
all.
the slightest. That is a Ganon kill. He's gonna make his way back to Zelda, and we're gonna have a finish for Chrono as well. So Chrono just one room away. He's gonna go ahead and rescue Zelda. Get your GGs out in chat for ChronoJJ finishing second place. We are going to a game 3 in this series. So this is a really good race. We had a really close one up until a little divergence there where Fryteeth kind of found the bow earlier than Chrono did. And we're joined back by Fryteeth and by Chrono here. GG to both of you.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were neck and neck pretty much the whole time. I think, in my opinion, the big difference was Fryteeth abandoned the staircase in 7 and then bombed the area right next to 7 and found 9. And I think that's where things kind of turned in his favor.
Yeah, and he just found level 7 and 9 earlier too. He didn't have to go back and try all the recorder and power bracelet spots either. So although he had tried most of the power bracelet spots, it was mostly the recorder spots. He didn't have to go back and try all of them. But that was kind of the difference. He didn't go back to the desert. He didn't go back to like the level 2 and the forest area next to the coast shop either. So I think that also made a difference.
How did you feel about the seed, Chrono?
Just nothing seemed very fast to me. I just couldn't find that bow, and then I couldn't find level 9. So I mean, it wasn't hard. It just nothing came very quickly for me. It just a long time. Even 9 was a little bit long just to find the arrows. So just lengthy.
Well, you did find a lot of hearts.
I did find a lot of hearts. I sure did.
Yeah, and you both found both items in level 9. Differences. Chrono found, Fryteeth found the silver arrows first and the red ring second. he was having a little trouble with Ganon, so he actually went and dug the red ring to just make Ganon free. Versus you found the red ring first, and you still obviously had to find the silvers. But both of you found Zelda pretty early. But Fryteeth just had a pretty big lead into level 9, and that ended up proving to be the difference.
Yeah. That's weird. I think they're in like exact opposite corners of the dungeon. The ring and the arrows were.
Yeah, they were. The red ring was in its vanilla room, and the silver arrows were in the bottom left tooth, which is just a troll room, I think, in vanilla.
Way over there. It was fun. I mean, it wasn't really frustrating. It just or maddening. Just just took a long time to find stuff.
So, do you have any idea what your loser's remorse flag is going to be for Game 3?
Yeah, it's no question mark dungeons because those question marks are on. I it takes me like 10 minutes just to figure out which dungeon I'm in. So can't have that.
That's a very common one in this tournament.
It is. Honestly, I debated putting that one on for my loser's remorse, but I decided to go with the +4 -4 enemies.
That would be mean. That shouldn't even be allowed. That'd just be so mean.
But yeah, I think Fryteeth might be having a problem with his mic. We're not hearing anything out of Fryteeth, although Fryteeth is in the booth with us.
Maybe he's just sitting there, just glorying in the victory. There's nothing wrong with that either.
There you go.
He's gonna have nightmares of Ganon jumping on top of him.
Yeah, I had ring and potion, so it was pretty simple. I mean, still.
Yeah, but this was an exciting race. It was pretty close all the way through until it started to become obvious that Fryteeth, after he found the bow, really, when Fryteeth found the bow, that was when we knew he had a pretty clear lead. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty close throughout before that.
I wanted to do 8 the first time I was in, but I didn't have the ladder, so.
Yeah, both of you found 8 without the ladder, and you both had to come back. Fryteeth just came back a little bit earlier because he abandoned 7 a little bit earlier.
Yeah, my worry about 7 was just where it was in the far corner of the map. If I didn't get the item out of that, it was the bow, then it'd be a long hike back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad decision. It's just, that's how these work. Really, if the bow was in 7, you would have been far ahead.
Right. Digging 7 has won me races, and it has certainly lost me races. So you never know.
It all evens out in the end. Sometimes you get good luck, sometimes bad. It's
why we play.
Exactly.
All right, one more try. Can you hear me?
There he is.
All right.
Hello, Fryteeth. GG.
Right.
So.
Thank you.
So how did you feel about the seed?
I mean, overall, the seed was pretty easy. 0 HP, everything, and permanent beams. I took a few silly deaths from just pushing it too hard, trying to go too fast. But it was, it probably would have been a lot faster if I'd found that recorder earlier. But since that was
I believe both of you were in that dungeon at the same exact time, and both pretty late on, but it really wasn't the recorder that gave an advantage.
Honestly, though, Fryteeth blew the recorder and found that it was unbeaten dungeons, and Chrono didn't do that right away. So that honestly might have played a bit of a role.
I just went up to 3 next. I wanted to clear that spot and then go in the desert and make sure about that. And then I was gonna, because I went right up to 3. So I don't know if it really made too much of a difference.
I did the same thing because I had that one spot free, which was 3, and I decided I'm going to check this, and then if the recorder takes me somewhere weird, those desert spots are right next to where we started, but it took me over to 7. And then the big question at 7 was, because I found the floor item pretty quickly, and it's, do I go back in for the staircase item? And I think you even saw I actually went back into 7 initially, and then just decided I had an item in 5, 2 and 4, and 3 items in 8, and odds were better that the item was somewhere else.
Yeah, we've been saying that here in the booth. That was really the game-changing decision. Really came down to if Bo was going to be in 7 or 8 there at the end, and wherever it was, someone was going to be far ahead.
And then I just lost a ton of time at the end because I couldn't get that potion off during my first Ganon fight, because I think I was at 12 or 13 hits with a potion, and got hugged twice with a potion in hand and just didn't get it off. And that was when I
Kind
decided
of nerve-wracking that late in the race. Plus, I mean, with 0 HP enemies, you haven't really been pushing too hard on enemy fights. Then all of a sudden you have a full Ganon on Green Tunic and Wood Sword. It certainly can be difficult.
Yeah, and then I just decided at that point, I didn't have the letter, so couldn't go find another potion, and so I said, I've only got about 15 rooms left in 9. I might as well go find the red ring. It'll probably be faster that way.
Yeah, pretty smart decision making there on the fly. I would have just kept tanking and dying and tanking and dying.
I did that once in a race, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and after doing that 3 or 4 times, I made the same decision to go get the red ring, and it saved me in that race. And so I said we're going to do it again, because with the 0 HP enemies, it was you're just flying through 9.
So when is game 3 gonna be?
I think it's same start time on Friday, I think. Yeah. Yep, Friday, April 23rd.
Thursday?
Thursday? Friday? What day is it? Oh, yes, Thursday. My bad. Not Friday. Man, I was going to show up a day late.
Yeah, Friday.
Everybody has lost track of the days here.
Well, I know that I will be looking forward to it.
Yeah, the first 2 races are any indication. The third one is going to be great, and I am definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be good times had by all.
And I was just going to say earlier when my mic wasn't working, because I think I heard Antler say that turning the question marks for dungeons on is one of the flags you were considering. Me too. I actually like having the question marks.
Yeah, it's if you know the dungeon shapes pretty well, it can actually be an advantage, especially if you know that a lot of people like to turn that one off. So
Yeah, when I was choosing my flag after if I lost last night, it was either Ganon required or hide the dungeon numbers.
well, it sounds like you picked correct because you won game 2. So
Yeah, I think it worked out. Now, with the game 3, the Ganon required, that'll get turned back to random, correct?
That is correct.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm not the right person to ask about that. I just show up and play the games and ask what the rules are like 10 minutes before.
No, that will reset to random.
Well, anybody have any final thoughts on the game or the series so far?
Nope, it's time for bed.
Same.
All right. Well, in that case, thank you guys for the entertaining race. We will all be looking forward to game 3 on Thursday/Friday. No, Thursday of this week. And otherwise, GG to both of you. It's going to be an entertaining game 3. And thank you to Shaddy for commentating with me.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah. Thanks to both of you for the commentary, and to Fury for the restream. And I'm not sure who was doing the tracking, but thank you to whoever was tracking as well.
Yes, definitely thank you to Fury for the restream. And if there was a separate tracker, I'm not sure, but thank you very much for the tracking as well.
All right, and have a good night, everyone.